What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here. And today, just a quick little video, but I thought it was pretty interesting here. As a lot of people, we did a live stream the other day, and the hammer miner came up, and I wasn't aware that this actually existed. I know people have been talking about the hammer miner and actually any script miner in general. Will there be a lottery miner for Dogecoin like there was with Bitcoin forever? And now it's finally here, and we got a first look at it a few days ago from the one and only Mr. Red Panda Mining. They did take a look at this. He set it up and showed everyone what to do, so that is awesome. But then some people were talking, compare this to some other miners that I didn't even know existed. So now we're coming into the hammer miner, and for $325 here, you get about 105 mega hash miner for just 25 watts. Now, looking at some of the other miners that are on the market, this thing is probably the worst miner you could possibly get. Some people are purchasing this because they love PlebSource, and PlebSource is a great company, but we're looking at this in terms of what is the best value for your money and things like that. And sadly, you should not even be thinking about this miner whatsoever, because also another one did come up into my radar here. The Jingle Miner is actually here, and this is not sponsored by anybody. This was actually from you guys in my comment section DMing me and asking me for this video in particular. So now we're looking at it. And also the Flaw Miner L2 fits in this category. So let's take a look and compare these to see what's actually worth your money. Are you looking for ASIC miners but just not sure who to trust? From most popular brands to best sellers to miners of the week and even deals of the moment, ASIC Mining Central has you covered to the cheapest prices out of any ASIC website, as well as import fees will be low with low tax with DDP or invoice, and code RABID will grant you an additional $50 off your order. Head on over to ASIC Mining Central today for all your ASIC mining needs. Links down in the description. Now back to our regular scheduled program. Alrighty guys, so in reality, probably none of these are worth your money. Over the past 1 year, we can see Dogecoin has been doing nothing except going down. We're falling into that bear market, so in theory, a lot of these miners are just going to get cheaper anyway. But Christmas is around the corner, and maybe you're looking for a gift, and you want any of these, I will have links down in the description. But let's take a look at these. So first, we're going to be taking a look at the hammer miner here versus the Jingle Miner and versus the Flaw Miner L2. We're using the L2 because it's cheaper and things like that. So anyway, we're coming into here, and here you can see red, yellow, green, and by far red is the worst, and that is the hammer miner coming in at 105 mega hash for $325 at 25 watts. That is actually a price per mega hash of $3.09. You're paying $3.09 per 1 mega hash of this miner, and it's also the worst efficient miner at 0.23. Just to compare this, as you guys may be aware, this is like gold shell numbers versus Bitmain. Not good at all. Now, coming into the Jingle Miner, which is pretty interesting. I was not aware this existed till, again, you guys in the community pointed it out. And another thing that, like the Magic Miner, this has a stand that stands up, so you don't have to put this in a case. So that's pretty awesome. I wish I could get these stands. It looks like it's just 3D printed, but for those Magic Miners, you don't have to put them in a case or in a stand. You can just set them up sideways like this. And I think that would look pretty sweet here for that. But you can see it says Jingle Miner, but it looks like it is just a ripoff of the Magic Miner for Bitcoin. But coming back into the spreadsheet here, we can see this is 600 mega hash at $449. You can see so almost 6 times the hash rate at not even 50% more, like 20% more in price at 160 watts. So we're now going from $3.09 per mega hash down to only 74 cents per mega hash, almost 75 cents. So a lot cheaper per hash rate. And it's also more efficient at 0.26 mega hash per watt of power used. So this is a clear winner over that. And then coming in to the L Miner L2, which is that radio and everything else. And here we can see it's on sale a little bit here at ASL Miner. And we did check this one out in the past. It is 1.2 gigahash at only 280 watts, which is the clear winner versus all of these miners. We can see 1.2 gigahash at $449, which is the same for the Jingle Miner, but double the hash rate. We're coming in at 280 watts, which is not even double the price here, or it isn't even double the electricity at double the hash rate here. We're only paying 37 cents per mega hash, and the efficiency is 4.28 mega hash per single watt of power. Extremely efficient compared to the competition, and obviously coming in at a much better price value at only 37 cents per mega hash. So yeah, this is obviously, if you want to solo mine yourself some Dogecoin, go for the L Miner L2. It's got the most amount of hash rate, dollar for dollar for you. It's quiet. It's hardly any power as well versus the other ones. It just makes it a no-brainer that it doesn't make any sense to purchase any of the other ones unless you want to support one of the companies, which some people are doing. And those are DMs that I got, is people are purchasing some of these not because they're any good or not, but because they do like the company and they're doing that. But when it comes down to straight dollar for dollar, the Flaw Miner L2 is obviously the best choice. And again, links to these will be down in the description for you to check it out. But I wanted to bring this to light just to kind of compare, because some people just look at things and I know you get excited. Oh, awesome, I'm going to get one of these. They don't even look and realize what else is out there. And then when you actually do the comparison, you can just see how much of a difference doing a little bit of research and stuff does do. So I was here to do a little bit of the research for you. Obviously, you can get into the big bad boy miners, which you could save a little bit of money and value on, but they're loud and they're not really home miners. And your power bill, you will start noticing it ramp up when you're using over 3,000 watts. So again, the purpose of a nice little solo lottery miner is, nice and quiet, not too much power, decently efficient, and, something that you don't have to worry about. You're going to go bankrupt from running it on your power bill and stuff. So there we go, guys. Thank you for checking out this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.